Hi Pisces, this is Marishima Shamshalika. Let's see what is your situation as of now and what do you need to hear from me. Pisces out there, Sun, Moon or Rising Venus. What do you need to hear right now? Your first card is this one. Ooh. Oh Lord. So this is speaking about a connection, but somebody is literally playing around, doing something behind your back. Okay? Just off the bat, somebody is playing around in this connection, getting away with something. Sneaky shit. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian or probably an Aquarius energy. Pisces. What else? Your next card is this one. 5 Pentacles. Yes. It's not working out. You feel very much betrayed, very much out in the cold. Okay? You don't have the support of your significant other. You're not together anymore. Okay? You feel like you're out in the cold. Okay? This is what you were expecting. This is how it was once upon a time, but not anymore. This is what you hoped for being in this relationship. If you look at the progression, the way it, the progression from 5 Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, from the 10 of Pentacles to the 5 Pentacles. This is how it is. This is how it should have been. Okay? Here, you have everything. Okay? You have your significant other, you have your parents, you have your dogs, cats, your children. It's abundant with all the pentacles hanging around you. Everything which you wanted, everything which you hoped for. But here, nothing. You're not on the same page anymore. You don't have any of this. Moving on. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus energy or maybe a Virgo energy. Pisces, what else? Next card is this one. 4 of Wands. This is this is regards to the stability of your relationship, the foundation. Okay? Even some of you might be living in that same house, but you feel like strangers. Okay? You're still in the same house, but you're not together. Does that make sense? Emotionally, you feel like you're separated already. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries person, probably a Libra or a Scorpion. You were emotionally invested into this. Okay? Yes. I was thinking that something did happen. There might have been a third party. And then they showed me the 7 of Swords, which just confirms what I was thinking about. Somebody literally fooled around. Okay? Outside the foundation of this relationship. Somebody messed up, and you might know what it would, you got your answers. You looked for it and you received the answers. You might have, seeked for the answers, spied, or whatever, you found out what they were doing behind your back. If you look at this person, he's holding onto a lamp in the dark. This person was literally sneaking around behind your back. So you found out what was going on, what they were up to. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius person or probably a Virgo. Alright? Yes, intuitively you know, Hermit. With that Hermit energy and the High Priestess, intuitively you knew something was off. Okay? You always knew there was something off. And now it is like confirmed. Pisces, what else? And Pisces are very intuitive by nature, just like the Cancerians. At least I feel so. Now it's like one person is still trying to, make it work. They're still defending this constitution, this institution of marriage or whatever. You might be married together because I feel like you're living in the same house still. Taurian energy, Aquarius energy. They're still very defensive. Feel like even after they have been caught red-handed, they're not accepting. They're just not willing to accept. Just happening around you, within your circle. It's very close. Yeah, it's just this is affecting your whole world. You have built up a home together. Now it's just a house where two strangers are just flatmates. That kind of a situation. Because it's affecting, maybe there is children who's involved, all that, for their sake you're just living in. Or maybe it's because of the COVID you don't have a choice. But it's affecting, it has an impact on your whole world. Yes, the wheel, the world, the wheel. Some of you might be deciding how things should be. Okay? What needs to be done? Like the future. You're deciding on your future. Okay, moving on. Pisces, what else? So you're working on it. This is your next card. Sorry. Eight of Pentacles, you are working on the situation. Trying to figure out what needs to be done. But I see you very defensive. Okay, you have been hurt, you're guarding yourself. You're protecting yourself. You're pushing away others or this person, whoever it is. Somebody still wants things to go back to where it was. Even with that wheel card. Somebody really wants to turn the wheel around. Okay, very much adamant to fix this. But one person is like, that's it. Yeah. Someone is trying to manifest, that is why they are not accepting that this, I did cheat you, I did this. They are not willing to accept their mistake. Because they still want this to work. Very much defensive. Guarding their truth. Six of Pentacles. They're not, saying the whole story. The other person is not even interested. Okay? They're not on the same page anymore. How much ever this person is trying to make it work, the person who felt cheated is like backing out. It's like, that's it. Just stay away from me. That kind of energy. Because they are not willing to reciprocate. Okay? So there is an imbalance in give and take. One person is trying, the other person is like not bothered. Not giving in. They are pushing away. Okay, with the Seven of Wands, they're pushing away the other person who's trying to fix it. And they are right, because emotionally they have been hurt. Okay, because we got cheated on. You can't expect anything else. Continue. Pisces, what else? Your next card is this one. It's just confirming what I spoke about. You're hurt. Okay? And with the Seven of Wands, if you look at this person is holding the wand against his heart. He's covering his heart. So he's guarding his heart, which has been literally, you've pushed daggers into the heart. It's hurting that badly. And now you want to get back with them. You don't have an excuse, right? Yes, I was just thinking, okay, there is a third party situation in here, but I didn't want to speak it out, okay? Obviously, if you were cheating with the other person, with somebody else, okay, outside this relationship, then there is a third person. We just confirmed 3 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. I was just thinking there should be a third person. Yes, there is a third person, okay? Oh, I hate such readings. Pisces, what else? Actually, 2 cards which wants to come through. Okay, and it makes total sense, okay? 2 different cards. The High Priestess and the Sun card. You were very much aware intuitively. Okay, you're very clear about what has happened. Even if they are not accepting it, you're just saying, you're making up stories and all that. You know what has happened, what they were doing. Okay, 6 of Cups, what has been happening while you were together. What they were up to. Okay, some of you might be dealing with a Scorpio energy. Pisces, what else? Next card is this one. 8 of Cups. You're walking away from this relationship. If you look at the 2 of Cups here and the 8 of Cups, someone is disappointed. Okay, you just don't want to deal with them anymore. Even if they want to get back together, you're just walking away. Okay, because it's not worth it. Whatever they're offering is just shallow. Okay, it's just not worth it, because you've thought about it. You're not thinking with your heart anymore. Your heart is hurt, but then you're thinking with your mind. You're a person who is very intellectual, who is very mature, who has a lot of wisdom. You're thinking practically, and still the answer to your question is nope. Okay, you're walking away from this stability. Okay, still feel like you're living together though, even if you're not on the same page. But you're disappointed and you're walking away because still hurting. Okay, this connection has hurt you. You made up your mind. Some of you might be dealing with a Pisces, Capricorn, or an Aquarius person. This is a Pisces energy or something. Yes, King of Pentacles. You're abundant by yourself. Yes, Queen of Swords as well. The way you're thinking, you're like, I need to think about myself. What brings me stability? That kind of energy. Very strong individual. Initially, I saw you with the Queen of Cups energy. You're emotional because you have been hurt. But then the way you're thinking, like how things should move, forward. What is my future? You're thinking very maturely. Moving on. Pisces, what else? Wow. See, the only card which showed up here is the 7 of Swords. Why are you thinking maturely? Because you know their shit. Okay? What they did to you. And it seems like you cannot get over it. You just cannot get over it. It will haunt you. Whatever has happened in the past, it will haunt you. Okay, Ace of Cups, this is what they're promising you, but you're questioning it. Okay, you have already thought about it, and you're like, not really, I'm not interested. Yes, I just made the face, no, not really. This is like you being offered the Ace of Cups, somebody is offering you this Ace of Cups, and you're like, no thanks. Okay, this person is folding his hands, not willing to accept what is being offered. Okay, I showed you the Ace of Cups. That's what they want to offer. They want to offer something big, but no, because you know what's going on, what has happened. Seven of Swords. You've thought about it. Okay, moving on. Pisces. What else? Again, the same cards. Okay, you're standing up for yourself. It's just not worth it. Okay, a King of Pentacles, very established, very mature. It's not because you have been hurt, that's why you are done. It's you know, a very logical approach, very mature approach, which is impressive. Okay, wow. Saying the same thing. Just confirming the same thing. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, somebody is trying to offer you something, okay, very tempting, but then you're like, no thanks, not interested. Okay, you just put it back, we'll see if we'll get anything else. Yet I get this energy that you're stalling, you're trying to contemplate. Okay, it's on offer, but yet you're not, you know, grabbing onto it. You're just thinking about it. You're just, you know, playing with the pros and cons. You're weighing it, weighing your options. That's why I said you haven't moved out yet, because you're trying to decide what you really want. Okay, Pisces, let's get it over with. Two of Swords. Again, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, making that decision. You are blindfolded right now. Okay, so you're contemplating what needs to be done. I told you about weighing your options. This is about making that decision, making your final choice. Okay, what should I do? This is how it is right now. What needs to be done? Like, huh? Deciding because you're disappointed. Deciding, yes, emotionally you're trying to make that decision. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra or probably a Cancerian or a Gemini person. Feel like you have so much to consider. If that makes sense. Like it's not an easy walk out. If you plan to walk out, it's not easy. But then you don't want to be with this person as well. Like, yeah? You're not okay with that. But it's not easy. There is something which is like you have to tie the loose string, loose ends. There are things which you need to sort before you make the exit. There's something else. Yes, Eight of Wands. Before you make that exit. Eight of Wands is all about fast moving energy, forward moving energy. So you need to make that decision. Regards to, you know, Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands. How do I go about this? I need to move on with my life. You know, it's not going to stop anywhere. I need to keep going. My life is not over just because somebody screwed up with me. But you need to make that choice. Yes, you're waiting for that, you know, clarity. You're making that decision. You're still blindfolded. You need that clarity. You're waiting for that clarity to come through. Moving on, Pisces. Pisces, I feel very tired doing this reading for you. Although I just had my lunch, I would like to sleep, but then I have to finish 4 more readings. But your reading is tiring. That's the energy which I'm picking out of you. You know, you're exhausted, just thinking about what needs to be done. Okay, Pisces. Your next card is a Death card. It's just clarifying. That card speaks about leaving the dead behind, which is not serving you, and move on. You know, it speaks about transitioning, how you want the future to be. And it's stressing you out. You're losing your sleep over making this decision in regards to this transition. Now moving on. Some of you might be dealing with a Scorpio energy or probably a Gemini energy. What else, Pisces? The next card is this one. The power is in your hand. You can manifest your future however you want it to. Okay? You have this power. Even when looking at the Strength card, you just have to build up the courage to know you can manifest whatever you want. It is up to you to get out of the situation. It is completely up to you. Okay? That decision making power is in your hand. How you want your life to be from here on, the transition, how you want your future to be. It's up to you. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini energy or a Leo energy. You're just trying to build up that courage in regards to what you're about to do. What is your last card, Pisces? This one. Four of Pentacles. When I spoke about stalling, now you're stalling this, you know, the decision making. Now looking at this Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, there is things which is, you know, tying you down. Okay? It could be family. It could be maybe monetary wise as well. Something which doesn't let you walk away that easily. Does that make sense? Let me know what that is about. Yes. Didn't I say family? 10 of Cups. This is tying you down. You have to think about them as well. They are the loose ends. You might have children together. You have to think about them. Yeah? Before you transition. Before you make that decision. Wow. That's a Pisces energy. This is a Capricorn energy. Yeah, it's completely up to you. Okay? Because you have so much to consider. And I don't see you liking to be with this person anymore. But yet, it's like, it's not you don't have a choice. You don't want to rush it. Okay? You want to be very sensible about it. Because all the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, everybody came through because, you know, you want to be mature about it. I'm going to stop here. This is Marishi, my channel, Loka. Until next week. Bye.